My name is Srivastava. I am CEO of RefineM. I started this company about 2 years ago, and before this I spent about 20 years managing different kind of projects in different companies. Good enough for now. You can talk to me if you want to know more about me after this. They have given me only 6 minutes. What a project is, let's set the context. A temporary endeavor undertaken to create a service, product or result. It has a definite start and a definite end. That's very important. Anything that is ongoing is not a project. Like it has a start, it has a middle and the end. So you know what is the characteristics of a project. Okay. So what we do at RefineM, we do management, process improvement and consulting training. Those are things, and our mission is to help organizations turn their project management capability into competitive advantage, and I will tell you how. What we do, we provide consulting, we provide training, we provide tools, and we provide resources. So you deliver on your projects. Why we are in this business? This is very important to understand. State of project management today is demand for project management is growing. By 2020, there will be additional 11 million project managers needed. 11 million. That's a big number, right? On the other hand, the research also says 70% of the projects fail. So there's a huge gap between the capability and the demand. Let's try to understand why this demand is increasing. What is driving it? What is driving it is changes. We all know that changes are happening in the environment and the organizations have to respond to those changes. They create strategies. Then strategies lead to initiatives, and initiatives drive projects. You do projects to implement those strategies. So you can see the connection here, changes, strategies, initiative, projects. That's how projects are related to changes. And changes are happening even faster than before. Whatever changes happened in last 10 years are much more than what happened the previous 10 years. That is what is driving it. So more changes, more projects. That's the relationship you need to understand, why the demand is increasing. And it's not going to decrease. The changes are going to go even faster. Our nations have to respond even faster. On the other side, why capability is trailing? Why it's not able to match up? The first is project management is hard. It's very hard. It's very complex. The project manager needs to juggle many balls. If somebody can count the balls here, he's a genius. Okay? So that's one reason. Second reason is that it needs both brains. We have two brains, right? The left brain and the right brain. The left brain is more scientific, more logical reasoning, and the right is more perception, intuition. So there are components of project management that need the left side of the brain, and there are components of the project management that need right side of the brain. And then there are risks, which need both sides of the brain. So let's do this in 5 seconds. Tell me, think about it. Are you left-brained or right-brained? Think about it. Okay, now it is interesting. If you answered this question with logic, you're left-brained. Okay, many of you would have thought you were right-brained and you would have applied logic to that. But if you did that, you're left-brained. Okay, that's how it goes. So and it is very difficult to find people with both brains developed equally or highly. So people with more scientific, they can do scope, time, cost. They cannot do the other part, the people aspects. So that's the trouble. Okay, so how do we bridge this gap? The very first thing is simplify the process. If the process is simplified, learning is easy. So the capability can improve. The second part is go lean. Use only the processes that are valuable. not all or many processes. So cut down on processes, which are very essential. The third is create more learning opportunities by providing knowledge which is free. Don't charge for knowledge. And also learning or training opportunities. And this all need to happen very quickly, very fast, because the gap is increasing every day. You have to catch up with the gap. So if this doesn't happen fast, then gaps keep increasing. So this is exactly what we do at RefineM. The three things that I listed above. That's what we do at RefineM. We build tools, we refine processes, and we create learning opportunities for project managers. So they can deliver the projects with like products or service or whatever in a very short time frame. Speed to market is a key. If you cannot turn around things faster, you are behind. That's what the project management can do for your business. So if project management is done well, you have improved communication. Not like this. You have better risk management so that your projects are finished in time with high quality and things like that. And it also promotes a very high level of teamwork. So everybody is on the same side of the, they are not on different sides. At this point, I would like to thank our customers. In last 2 years, we are able to work with many customers in our area and also outside our area. We had several our partners and association that helped us. eFactory, I have an office over here. This is a beautiful place. SCORE that provided me mentorship. My mentor is sitting here, John. He's been guiding me for last 2 years. And of course, my team. We have a very small team. I have Philip George sitting over here. He is a project manager. He helps me on my projects. And I have Mary Cooksey sitting over here, and she helps me in marketing. So we have a very small team, but we are doing great. We have been here for 2 years, and things are looking really, really very good. So when I started this 2 years ago, my goal in the first year was that I should not take any money from my savings and should get the same money that I was getting from my job. That was difficult. I was working in a very senior position. I was working as vice president in a software company. They were paying me well. So that's the goal I set, and I met that goal in the first year without borrowing any money from anybody. The second year goal was to increase it by 50%. And that was also, I actually increased it by 80%. And this year my goal is to increase by another 50%. And so far in first 3 months we have done really very, very well. And we are on the similar kind of pattern. I think we will be able to do more than 50% this year. So that is all from my side. If you want to know more about my company, what we do, go to our website. Here is our website, RefineM. And as I was telling you, we have services, we have lots of training that we do, and the trainings are all, okay, whatever. And we recently, for the tools, we recently launched we are going to launch a product, our first product, which is called as Essential Gear for Project Managers. It is based on the first two things, simplifying the process and limiting the processes. So it describes about 8 processes. And from my experience, I can tell if you do these 8 processes well and consistently, your project will never ever fail. So if you want to know more about that project, there is a brochure outside sitting. We will be releasing the product on 22nd April. On 23rd April, we are doing a little event here in this room from 4 to 6 p.m. So come join us for that, and we'll be announcing that and we'll be sending emails about it. I'm done.